So a good rule to have in mind when you're trying to solve an equation is to keep the variable out of the denominator position. And here you have x in the bottom of all of these, of two of these three fractions. So first step could be to multiply everything by x squared. And you'll see why. So first, x squared times 1 just gives us x squared. And x squared times 3 over x. We have x to the first, x to the second. We're going to have an x to the first left over up top. Okay, because 2 minus 1 gave me x to the first. And then we have x squared times 28 over x squared. The x's will just perfectly cross cancel, leave us with this. So by getting the x out of the denominator, now it's a straightforward quadratic equation. You can try to solve this by factoring, or you can solve it using the quadratic formula. But because we kept that principle of no variable in the denominator position, it made it easier to solve. This one's easiest to solve if you look at this as something that can be factored. Okay, so you can make two parentheses, both parentheses starting with an x, set it all equal to 0. And we can do this because the a is to the first power, so we can use this shortcut method. We need two numbers that multiply to be negative 28, but add it to be negative 3. Those two numbers are negative 7 and positive 4. Let me just double check that. Negative 7 plus 4 gives us negative 3 for sure. Negative 7 times 4 makes negative 28. So this, if you box this out, or if you multiply this out, if you FOIL this out, it turns into this up here. So we've correctly factored. And we like it in factored form because now all I have to do is set this equal to 0, and then set this parentheses equal to 0. Because if we find out what it takes to make this parentheses equal 0, like this one in black, then 0 times all this stuff will give us 0. So your two solutions are x equals 7, and x equals negative 4 when you solve those. Okay, so that's the solution to this original equation that was in black here.